Discovery Houston, 20 seconds to LOS TDRS.
Contact, nice to be in orbit.
Rare earth elements are critical to most modern technology and green energy applications. Frontier Rare Earth's Zandkopsdrift project is located in the northern Cape province of South Africa, close to paved roads and rail, and 300 kilometers from a deep-sea port. For Frontier Rare Earth investors, this infrastructure, combined with a commercially proven metallurgical process to extract the rare earths, a strong cash position, and a strategic partnership with the South Korean government, means that Frontier is well positioned to meet its objective of becoming the next major producer of high-purity separated rare earths outside China. Rising 40 meters above the surrounding plain, the Zandkopsdrift deposit is contained in a 1-kilometer diameter rare earth-bearing carbonatite pipe, where intensive weathering has created a zone highly enriched in rare earths from the surface to a depth of 120 meters. Over 20,000 meters of drilling has been undertaken at Zandkopsdrift in 2 main phases. The resource estimate that was published as a part of the 2012 Preliminary Economic Assessment comprises 739,000 tons of total rare earth oxides in the indicated category, plus 210,000 tons in the inferred category. A revised resource estimate will be published as a part of the pre-feasibility study that is scheduled for completion in 2014. The high-grade Central Zone, which contains 451,000 tons of total rare earth oxides, will be the focus for initial mining activities. Following a 2-year construction period, mining is expected to commence in 2017. The project development plan envisions an initial production rate of 10,000 tons per annum of separated rare earths, increasing to 20,000 tons per annum over a life of mine of at least 20 years. The mine plan calls for an open pit, Phase 1 and Phase 2 processing plants, along with a desalination plant, water pipeline, and power line. The open pit will grow in stages over the mine life. Ore extracted from the open pit will be delivered to the processing plant, where acid from an on-site sulfuric acid plant will be used in a sulfuric acid baking process to produce a high-purity mixed rare earth product. The waste material from these operations will be disposed of in a series of tailings storage facilities. The mixed rare earth product will then be transported 300 kilometers by road to the separation plant in the industrial zone at the deep-water port of SALDANHA Bay. The separation plant will also be built in 2 phases, each of 10,000 tons per annum output capacity. The high-purity rare earth products from the separation plant will be shipped to overseas buyers, including Frontier's strategic partner, Korea Resources Corporation. The results of the 2012 Preliminary Economic Assessment were exceptional, producing a post-tax net present value of $3.65 billion and a 52.5% internal rate of return. Capital costs of $910 million would be paid back in 2 years from the start of production, with the mine producing annual post-tax free cash flows in excess of $700 million at full production. With approximately 70% of revenues coming from the 5 critical rare earth elements that have been identified by both the US and the European Union as being most critical and for which future supply is most at risk, Frontier is very well positioned to meet its objective of becoming the next major producer of high-purity separated rare earths outside China.